BD5 Pilot with you out on a Thursday afternoon, and let's go look at that right wing problem I'm having. So I've mentioned earlier how I have this rack and pinion system that pulls the wing on, and how this particular pinion had been mounted inboard to the trunnion bolt for the gears, which puts it further away, and what it tends to cause to do is the rack itself to not stay attached into that little pin hole that you see right there. And so I tried earlier when I put the wings on, you see an earlier video where I actually used a zip tie, and the zip tie actually worked just fine, held everything in place. But I realized the zip tie was not a permanent solution. The zip tie is going to be plastic and not hold up over time. So I'd actually tried one of the solutions of a wire, safety wire, and while that had initially held it on, as soon as it started to get the wrong type of pressure on it, this thing just popped out, and I need to inspect that hole, make sure I didn't damage the hole. If so, I have to deburr it a little bit. I have to grind a little bit to get the edge flat again, and then let me show you what I'm going to use instead. So here's that rack, and there's the pin that I'm talking about that attaches right into that hole and holds it in place. And if it snaps out, it's a problem. But I think what my solution is a stainless steel hose clamp. And so I can get this around in such a way that it provides the kind of tension and pressure that it holds that rack in place, so that when I reinstall the wing, I won't have any problem. And I'm going to clean all this up and check it, make sure there's not any scratches or galling that's happening inside of that assembly, and then go back to assembling the wing. Hopefully have the right wing on here in just the next few minutes. And there you can see my solution installed is putting that hose clamp, stainless steel, to hold that in place. And yes, I did have to take that pin and do a little bit of work with the Dremel, the hole, and then a file on the pin. And I've checked the surface itself. I'm ready to lube that back up, and then we'll try to slide this wing on. So you can see we're having success with this system of pulling the wing on. But let's get to some of the important aspects of pulling that wing on, and it has to deal with the alignment of where this pin fits in on the clutch side, or the flap side of things. You can see that's aligned correctly. We have to get that other pin aligned with the bushing, and then I like being able to use this borescope because I can actually see, am I going to align correctly when that aileron goes sliding in there? Do I have everything set correctly so that all the controls will work correctly once they're installed? Well, we now have a right wing installed. I still need to do some work on that little gear that pulls that wing in, but this plane is getting closer to being ready for static display at the Oregon International Air Show, and so I'll be back this weekend to do some more work. BD5 Pilot is out for now.